Baruch Hashem, is there a simple, easy way that each one of us going to be able to attach to the Creator, Hashem Yitbarach Shmo, in this world. The Holy Torah say in our parashah, ושמרת את מצוות אדוני אלוהיך ללכת בדרכיו ולירא אותו. You should observe all the commandments of Hashem, your God, to go in His ways and to fear Him. And Rashi explained to us later on in our parasha what that means, to follow His ways. What He, Hashem, is merciful, you should be merciful. What Hashem do a lot of charity acts with all the universe, you should do the same. And we're going to bring two stories, one more physical, one a little bit more in the spiritual aspect, that was brought in Matok HaOr. A certain Jew, handicapped, was going on a bus, driving, and he saw that an older lady wanted to come up into the bus, but she's old, she got a heavy basket, he cannot help, he's a handicapped. And he went to the driver and he told him, why you scream on her? Give her a hand, ten la yad. You don't know that hand and hand, yad and another yad, yudalet and yudalet, join together to the word yadid, and yadid is numerical value of koach, strength. Do you have a clue how much strength Klal Yisrael gonna have if every one of us gonna give his hand to help another Jew? Everybody was surprised because the driver didn't answer and actually listened to the advice, went down and helped her. Few months later, in the same bus line, the handicap was there and he was not able to go with his wheelchair to the bus, and he was surprised that the driver went down very nicely, smiling, and helped him. And when he thanked the driver told him, once I was not I was not like that, so nice to people, but a certain Jew taught me that yad and another yad, it's yadid, and numerical value, koach, strength, to Klal Yisrael, to you and for me. The second story speak about spiritual uplift. A certain Jew knew that his father was able to see Eliyahu Hanavi that would come to him and reveal himself to him many times. And this boy, this is not boy, young man, pushed his father and begged him for years. I need to know, how can I come to this level to see Eliyahu Hanavi? At the end, his father told him, you should fast for 40 days, go to the mikveh, here, there. The last night, you should learn all night, non-stop. And then maybe Eliyahu Hanavi gonna come. The last night came, and after the davening in shul, this person saw that there's another guy that takes his time still in shul, looking around and everything. So he just went and said, okay, I spoke with him, and nicely pushed him out. Right away he sat down to learn, anticipating to Eliyahu Hanavi gonna come. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, there are a few knocks on the door. He jumped to the door, opened up, and he was so frustrated that he's seeing a beggar in the freezing cold outside. And he asked him, what do you want? And the beggar said, it's freezing, I want to come inside, learn Torah and warm myself a little bit. The person told him, today you cannot come in. Start to argue between one another. What do you mean? It is a shul. The guy, from the area, blah, blah, blah. And then the beggar just left into the cold. The next morning, the father already saw the unhappiness, the disappointment on the face of his son. And he asked, what, you didn't came? Nobody knocked on the door? And the son answered, yes, but it was a beggar that I just told him to get away because I'm waiting for Eliyahu Hanavi. The father asked how this beggar looked, and when he heard how this person was looking, he smiled and he said, that's exactly how I saw Eliyahu Hanavi the first time. And what did you thought? If you're going to push, away a poor person in need, in a freezing cold day, from coming to shul, learn Torah, and war himself, you think you're going to get Gilui Eliyahu Hanavi? It's in our hands to do the right thing, to go up spiritual level, which is unbelievable. But do we really think that Hashem going to reveal Eliyahu Hanavi or himself to us? Is our davening going to be accepted when we in a rush and we double parked? Don't care if somebody just finished davening, need to take his car out, but he's stuck because you need to daven, or you parking by a pump and you can risk life of people. You think your davening going to be accepted? Small acts make a great person. Smile. Think what you don't like others to do to you, and don't even think about doing it to others. Have a beautiful, meaningful Shabbat. Parashat Ekev, Klal Yisrael, Nachat Ruach. Love one another. Give a hand. Uplift one another. And Hashem going to uplift all of us in a second. Nachat Ruach, Parashat Ekev, Klal Yisrael.